Good morning, guys. Right now we are at Totopala station. Uh, Actually, we were on Udawalawa, then Yala, and then to Boondala, and all the way we came to Horton Plains because this time our target is to photograph uh, the endemic species as much as possible. So we have done some birding photographs in Singharaja, and we did it in Udawalawa, Yala, and Bundala as well. Now we came to see Horton Plains to do the Highland endemics. Right now we are near the Totopala station. We are going to photograph a couple of bird species here, especially the wood pigeon. We'll see how the results going to come out. Stay tuned with me. I'm Prasad Hapuarachi. We heard the sound of Kashmir flycatcher, and we are trying to spot the bird and take some pictures if possible, to record a small video as well. Kashmir flycatcher is a very shy bird. If it hear a little noise, it will go under the bushes. So we have to be very cautious, and we have to be very patient to photograph this bird. We can hear its sound, but we have to find out from where it comes and where the bird is. And again, we have to be very cautious not to be make the bird feel anything bad and fly away. If it is so, we will not be able to photograph this bird. So we have to be very patient, and we have to photograph this bird. 12 degrees Celsius here. It's a little cold, but not that much. There is a little sunlight, and there is a slight drizzle as well. Having so much of hopes to photograph some Highland bird species. The environment here is absolutely beautiful. We can hear another flock is coming this way, and there are several species. We can hear the Ceylon white-tie, one of the endemic species, and again I can hear the Ceneris tit earlier. Now it's called as great tit, as well as Kashmir flycatcher. Also, I can hear the dull blue flycatcher as well. I saw Barwin flycatcher also. I'm trying to spot them and take the photographs. We'll hope for the best, and we'll stay tuned, guys. We'll see how the outcome is. cold weather, it's not that easy to capture birds. So misty, you can't see the most of the birds unless if they perch in a close proximity. Long distance bird cannot be photographed due to heavy mist in Horton Plains. But being wildlife photographers, we have to accept all those challenges, and we have no choice. If we want to photograph, we have to adapt to this system and get it done. However, I'm on my way to photograph the whistling thrush. In Horton Plains, we can photograph 6 endemic species in Sri Lanka. Those endemic species we call as Highland endemics. Starting from wood pigeon, yellow-eared bulbul, bush warbler, dull blue flycatcher, whistling thrush, and Ceylon white are the 6 endemic species you can photograph here. The most rarest bird in Horton Plains is whistling thrush. We call it in Sri Lankan language as arangaya. That is the most endangered species in Sri Lanka in Horton Plains. You can't find this bird species anywhere in Sri Lanka rather than Highlands. Whistling thrush is available only in Horton Plains right now. So it is endangered. And we are going back, we are going towards Maha Eliya Thenna to photograph whistling thrush. It's 13 degrees Celsius cold here. Right now we are at Totopala. This is the Totopala trail actually. Totopala is the second tallest mountain in Sri Lanka. Actually, Totopala has been described in our ancient stories, whereas Totopala is so much attached to Ramayana. As per Ramayana, King Ravana has landed his Dandu Monare, which is king's flying machine, to this Totopala Kanda. Once King Ravana brought Sita to Sri Lanka, King Rama sent his team to find where Sita is, whereas the Hanumanta came to this area. Hanumanta has tried to find evidences, and he has searched everywhere for Sita and asked from the other people, and has got to know that King Ravana's flying machine was landed to Totopala, to this area. But he couldn't find the place exactly and couldn't find any evidences of Sita as well. The Hanuman got angry and he set fire to the entire area. The subordinating village saw a huge light, huge fire on this landscape, and they call this place as Maha Eliya Thenna. That is how this area got the name Maha Eliya Thenna. Later on, in 1831 to 1837, Sri Lanka was governed by a governor called Horton. Sir Horton came to this area to meet Sabaragamuwa Raterala, who is actually the head of this Sabaragamuwa state. Once he come to this place to meet Sabaragamuwa Raterala, as a honor to Sir Horton, this plains was named as Horton Plains. But personally, I like the name Maha Eliya Thenna. When the British governs this land, there were certain British people has come to this area and find this beautiful landscape. Not only that, they have sent this information to the other Britishers as well, whereas they came here and this land was one of their hunting grounds. They took it as a hunting ground. As a result, they hunt down all the elephants in Horton Plains. Unfortunately, today you can't find a single elephant in Horton Plains. So that is the worst disaster that we are experiencing right now in Horton Plains. Otherwise, I personally believe those elephants will be very magnificent and beautiful ones, because most of the birds, most of the other species, when you consider the biodiversity of this area, it's really, really beautiful. You can see the sign over here. It says the lizards are crossing from this place. So if you are driving by yourselves, you have to be very cautious and very careful. Should not speed your drive, because certain species are crossing the road in this area. This is around 100 meters towards to Horton Plains from Totopala trail.